Journey, what was that you was just doing? You were smiling, Mama.
It's kind of really taking off, but we have a hard time with people who come to our site for the first time because they love the prices and they love the products, but they're like a little confused at how it works initially. But once somebody shops with us for the first time, then they're like, okay, I trust this site, and I like the deal, I like the product, so they're more likely to come back. But it's kind of the first introduction to our site is the most confusing. So, did you have any other questions?
I'm completely confused now that you're telling me what the website does, because I thought the website was just, I just thought the prices were marked down initially. So to my understanding is someone has to sign up for them to get those prices. Okay guys, so as y'all can see, I am in the nursery. I'm feeding Journey, and this is the first time I'm actually really filming in here outside of the nursery tour. We don't really film in here because the girls aren't in here, but in case you guys haven't watched previous videos, we will be transitioning the girls to the nursery when they become 6 months. That's when we're going to start letting them sleep here throughout the night. Right now they typically sleep throughout the night. Sometimes they do wake up maybe once around like 5 a.m. ish, but for the most part they actually do sleep pretty good. And especially since we've been taking them out and we've been doing way more errands, they definitely have been sleeping throughout the night. It's bittersweet because I told y'all before, I'm not too hyped because I really love with them sleeping in the room with us. Like, I just love having them there, and we don't have to worry about, are they okay, are they sad. Obviously we're gonna have the baby monitors and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure first time moms can definitely agree. I've seen so many family vloggers, I've been watching vlogs for years, and I've seen like so many moms like even cry when it's time to transition their babies, just because it's just like such a bittersweet moment. You want them to grow up but not too fast. So yeah, it's the same thing for me. But yeah, I decided to just get some footage up in here since Jiya's in there sleeping. I'm pretty sure y'all are tired of seeing that bathroom, and I wanted to feed Journey, so I was like, let's just come inside the nursery. But oh yeah, the last clip I was in I had a meeting with a company I'll be working with. So sometimes I have conversations with teams that I work with, and sometimes it's just strictly through email, so it just depends. And then I have to multitask just depending on what's going on. But they actually call a little bit later. If y'all see me look over here, it's just looking at Jiya Bear's, just making sure she's okay. But anyways, fast forward, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I just talked to Babe, and we came to a decision, and I wanted to tell you guys. Well, at first I had decided what it was going to be regardless, but like I said, I spoke to Babe, and we decided that instead of me keeping that decision, I would talk to you guys. One thing about being a vlogger, although we don't like to admit it, and not just me, I'm talking about all vloggers. I've talked to so many people who have YouTube platforms as well, and we all can come to the same agreement that we put our lives out there, and we have to accept commentary that comes back to us because we are putting our lives out there. So now I try to refrain from posting things that I don't want commentary about, because it's kind of like, if I didn't mention it, if I didn't talk about it, if we didn't share it, obviously I don't want to talk to you guys about it, or that's something personal. But there's still things that we put out there that we still probably don't want commentary about, or things that like opinions about, but we're going to get them anyways, just because it comes with the territory. But one thing in particular, we didn't really have this conversation thoroughly because I thought it would be understood out of respect. Obviously everybody's not as respectful, and I have seen a lot of other vloggers mention stuff like this when it comes to that point. Sometimes they don't, you just wait until it happens because you just don't want to bring it up. But it has come up with us. We're at our point now. It has come up with us. And with that being said, I'm talking about our children, and when we share things with our babies with you guys, obviously we are definitely open to advice or opinions from other mothers and things like that, aunts, or it takes a village to raise children. So obviously we don't know everything, so we definitely do accept it when we are willing to incorporate it in our lives, or make those decisions for our daughters ourselves. But what we will not tolerate is disrespect. And what I mean by that is, recently we have been getting a lot of disrespectful comments that I've actually had to block several people. And it even got to the point, and this is when I made the decision, it got to the point where people were calling and texting my business phone. And my mom, people were calling and texting my business phone at all hours of the night. I don't know if it was like a group of people that just said, let's do this at the same time or whatever it was, but they were pretty much insinuating, or not really insinuating, they were pretty much blatantly saying that something is wrong with our daughter, Journie, and are like telling us that we need to do this or do that when it comes to that. And what I'm gonna say is, first of all, when it comes to mental illnesses, disabilities, or things that are birth defects with children, like, that's a very sensitive topic. And some people were getting offended with me because they didn't understand why I would be offended with them as to why they're trying to put something like that on a perfectly healthy child. And it could be someone who has a child who suffers from that, watching my channel or reading through my comments, who sees that, and they think like, then they start feeling bad because it's kind of like people are just playing around with that. And I know a lot of people, you know, growing up, you know, like when you're in school and you may be joning with somebody and you're like, oh, he gay, or hey, oh, she gay, or, you know, or no homo, or stuff like that, or oh, you retarded, or stuff like that. Like, as I've, you know, matured, I've never really done nothing like that, but I've been around kids and I never really stopped them. I just laughed too. But, you know, as we've aged and as we've matured, we've learned, like, when you know better, you do better. So it's kind of like you are way more sensitive to stuff because that's somebody's real life. And we will not tolerate in any way, shape, or form people harassing us about our daughter, whether it be Journie or Jiya. I will not tolerate. And what I had decided, I was like, you know, babe, I'm not with that, and I'm not going to subject our daughters to that. Like, people can talk about us and we can tolerate what we can tolerate, but I'm not going to bring them into this world and, you know, have them on a platform to get judged and ridiculed and talked about and disrespected. So I had decided, you know, we're going to just tell y'all that we weren't going to share our daughters, like, anymore. Because, like, when it comes to them, I have to be a mother first. Like, I have to put aside the job, I have to put aside, you know, us loving the fact that we share our family with you guys, but I have to be a mom first. And my mommy bear says to say, protect at all costs. And whatever that means, I'm going to protect Journie and Jiya. So, like I said, I had a conversation with Jeremy, and we decided that, you know, maybe other people aren't aware. And like I said, when you know better, you do better. Down syndrome is a birth defect, and I'm not going to go into all of that because there's Google for a reason, but that's a birth defect that happens. Like, you're diagnosed with that at birth. A doctor will be able to diagnose your child with that, and there are also tests that you get while you're pregnant that they can now tell if you have a child or children with that. Our daughters are perfectly healthy. Our daughters have no issues, have no birth defects. They have nothing wrong with them. Like, they're thriving. They were premature babies, but they're 1,001% healthy. Like, 1,001% healthy. The only thing, you know, they had premature organs when they were born because they were premature. So when they were born, they had to get a lot of tests and to make sure that they were developing and functioning the way that they should. And the answer to those questions were yes. And like I said, when you know better, you do better. So I'm gonna try to give it the benefit of the doubt and you know, think maybe someone just isn't as educated and that when it comes to something like that. But you don't just, you know, I don't really want to get into it because, like I said, my decision was pretty much, I'm not going to subject my daughters to that. No way, no how. But like I said, I'm going to just speak out and tell everybody, if we can't be a family and, you know, treat each other with respect, then we will start to eliminate certain things off our platform. And that will be with no hesitation. So I don't care if it's 1,000,000 positive comments, and if it's 5 comments that's coming and attacking our daughters in any way that I feel is just ruthless, I'm gonna take them out that situation because they don't have to be subjected to that. They don't have to grow up like that when they go to school and having people, you know, say what they saw on the internet about them, and like, that's crazy. Like, I don't want our daughters to have to deal with that. Don't be disrespectful, and especially not when it comes to mental illnesses or birth defects. Do not put that on any kid that does not have that, because that's just ignorant. That's really, really ignorant. Our daughters are perfectly healthy. Their paperwork says they have nothing, and as a matter of fact, Journie was ahead from birth. Like, she needed no oxygen at 30 weeks. Like, I'm so proud of you, mama. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, baby. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, but like I said, they had premature organs. Their organs have checked out. They're doing what they need to do. They had premature eyes. So as y'all know, we was going to eye doctor appointments to make sure that their eyes were developing and that they have checked out completely. Like their eyes have completely developed, but they're babies. So sometimes like as a baby, you're going to be, you know, looking around or whatever it may be because you're still trying to figure out life. You're just developing. But I am, like I said, I decided to spend a little bit of time. I know y'all probably tired of conversations and y'all want to see stuff. We'll be back in the swing of things. I just got the camera. Well, really we couldn't vlog today because I was waiting for the freaking new camera, and I was like, okay, I'll start vlogging when I get the new camera. They sent the lens the other day and they brought that like around 12 o'clock. So I was like, okay, I just won't vlog until I get the new camera. Y'all, 1 o'clock come, 2 o'clock come, 3 o'clock come, 4 o'clock, and then I'm like, dang, I don't got no vlog footage. So yeah, then finally the camera came. But yeah, so our girls are perfectly healthy. We do want to continue to incorporate them, show you guys their updates, let you guys see them grow and thrive. We do get so much positive feedback. I'm so appreciative and so grateful for everyone who has been a part of this journey and journey, but who has watched our daughters evolve and are able to see their love from me and their father and, you know, the rest of their village. So I really do appreciate it, but it's because I have to remember that we have subjected our daughters from day one. When we put them on social media, when we put them on our YouTube channel, when we put them, gave them their own Instagram, we have then decided we're allowing negative people or people in general to come and give opinions. But we can all stop that. Like, they're only going to be 4 months on Sunday. We can stop that just as quickly as we started. So it's kind of like, this is like a, can we handle this, or is this something we really want to do or not want to do, or stuff like that. So it's nicely and respectfully as I possibly can. I mean, it's like, if you want to give advice about, I know a lot of, like I said, all the other advice I get, y'all don't hear me talking about that, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna read it, and if I decide to take that advice, I'll take that advice. If not, then I'm gonna not take that advice. But when it comes to stuff like that, do not be calling my business phone at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, sending me screenshots of my children, probably in group messages with multiple people. Yeah, like, look how Jiya likes to get up. It's like she like to make a scene when she get up. Oh, Mama got you this good milk. Oh, baby, look. Oh, look at that, baby. Mama loves to make you happy, y'all. She gets so excited. She be content, like, yes, I got my good milk. Hey, baby. Journey then went back to sleep. Y'all, I literally just finished feeding Jiya. I put her down really quickly so I can get the pump, and y'all, literally 5 seconds later, baby girl is tired. We played too much today, Mama. Obviously, I'm not going to leave her in this position because of this. It's too plush. I don't like their noses being too close to things that's too plush. I mean, obviously, I'm sitting right here watching her. I'm about to pump, but I don't want her to get too comfortable. It is later on in the day. So whenever it's later, I can anticipate them sleeping longer. They're actually both really, really good at sleeping longer, like I told you guys earlier. Oh, my baby girl and those cheeks. Oh, you're so beautiful, baby. Oh, can Mama have a smile? Jiya, can Mama have a smile? Is it focused? We're going to be on some bigger and better cameras tomorrow, Mama. Oh, my baby. Oh, y'all, I just love my girls. But somebody did leave me a comment about breast milk and stuff. So I am still breastfeeding, but I also do pump every 3 hours. I've actually pushed it back now to about, it just like throughout the day I pump every 3 hours, but throughout the night I would say I do like I think maybe like 7. I push it to every 5 hours. I can't believe she fell asleep that fast, y'all, but we were very active today, doing a lot of different practicing. I have an app. I'm gonna show y'all the app. I saw it actually pop up on Instagram, but I'm gonna share it with you guys, just in case there's a mommy watching and y'all want to. So this is the app right here, And I love this app because this is the first app that considers moms who have twin babies and not just a single baby. So it says, unlike all activities, what's this? We're here to help you give your baby the best start. Oh gosh, it's only 3:33. Of course I'm gonna get it. Hold on, y'all. I don't want my personal information to pop up. I forgot how it is. $39.99 a year. Okay, let's just do that then. I'm gonna do $39.99 a year. Y'all, when I say I just be getting everything for my girlies. So it's gonna be able to tell me activities. Okay, great. I got it. Okay, purchase was successful. Now we're in. You're all set. So your purpose for today's activities are, and then it tells you to do some things. I don't know, you guys. I just started using it actually because they're of age to practice. But let me see. So it's able to talk about their skill set, and they'll tell you if your baby is within range or if they need to practice some different things like catch up and things like that. So these are all of the things. This is for Journie. So it'll tell you some things that she needs to do. But I also say like how many months typically you should be to do these things. But yeah, so she's definitely in track. Let me show y'all Jiya's. Let me see, how do you do? Okay, so yeah, as you see, you'll do like a baby assessment when you first sign up. You don't have to pay when I did the assessment. I just literally just paid just now. But yeah, you'll do an assessment for your baby or babies, and then they'll tell you if you're on track for different things. How do you get to Jiya's though? Let's figure it out. Yesterday it was like swipe to the left to see Jiya or something like that. Then, okay, there we go. So there's Jiya. And then you see her progress. We need to change this baby to a black baby. That's the only thing we need to do. Okay, so I guess you just have to click family and then you can see all that. So they're pretty much doing the exact same things. Their scores were pretty much the exact same. But yeah, so we're gonna just keep practicing. I'll keep you guys updated with different things. We'll start more games tomorrow. Still have this gadget right here, and as you guys saw before, it warms milk, which I have not used because I actually have a bottle warmer. And it does sterilizing and it heats up the food, which we'll use once we actually start making the food. And then it does drying. I love this gadget specifically for drying. I would say it's not as efficient, and it wasn't even that expensive. I think it was less than $100, but y'all know I'm always trying to do everything and get everything for the babies. But the sterilization, you pretty much just put water at the bottom in a little thing, but if you don't wash it immediately, pretty much what I'm trying to say is it's not going to be as effective. It's not going to be able to deep clean it. So we still deep clean it first. But I love the drying effect. I love this because it dries every single thing. And you don't have to worry about leaving it out with like all that dust and stuff. So as you guys can see, it has, I hope y'all able to see with the freaking focus of the camera being off. But y'all, let me take off the top of it. And then the bottles, can y'all freaking see? The bottles are in here. Oh yeah, one last big announcement, y'all. Let me put y'all up here. Oh shoot, y'all. It's time for me to pump. But one last big announcement. I'm cutting out dairy, unfortunately. It's gonna be hard. I told babe I need to stick to it this time. Like, I really need to stick to it. So y'all cheer me on. I decided to cut cold turkey. So yesterday was my last meal that contained dairy, and it was literally because I've been eating way too much pizza and all that cheese and stuff. I started to notice like, okay, I really think dairy does not agree with me. I'm not lactose intolerant or anything, but I can just tell from all the pizza I've been eating, all that cheese, and then I've just been eating a lot of dairy lately. So I told babe I need to cut it out. I'm gonna be tracking my progress for the next 2 weeks to see how I feel and different things that's going on. It's gonna be hard as hell, but babe, he's so, y'all, I love babe so much because this morning, or actually this afternoon, because I told him how like I really want to stick to it. So he went to the grocery store and got us a meal that we could both eat. Because I know like I don't want to subject them to not eating dairy just because I'm not. Well, actually, we're supposed to not both be eating dairy. Like, we're transitioning to the vegan lifestyle. So, honestly, he does need to get on board sooner rather than later. But me being really, really firm with my decision right now, I think it's going to, like, push him because we eat the same thing. So, it's not like it's just going to be too much. But we're really thinking about getting another chef temporarily again, just so we can, you know, I don't have to worry about like thinking of meals and, you know, being so upset. Like, if it's getting freshly cooked and from a professional chef, I'm pretty sure it's going to be, you know, amazing. And then I'm not gonna really think about the fact that it doesn't have dairy in it, and then it'll probably be better. But babe said he's gonna look into it and, you know, get the chef and all that other good stuff. So y'all, like I see, it's time for me to pump. Gotta go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, I gotta wake up early in the morning. Me and babe gotta take the girls to the doctor. Then I gotta go to the orthodontist, and then I didn't get the hair today. I told you guys I was getting the hair today, but I didn't get it today. I have to go get it tomorrow, so I get that. So yeah, anyways, you guys, I love y'all so much. Just take everything I said earlier about the girls, just please consider and be a lot more respectful. Like I said, we're not saying that we're not accepting advice and opinions and stuff like that. You guys are free to leave all the advice and opinions that you guys want, because it's up to us as the parents to decide what we're going to actually take as, you know, into consideration when we're raising them. But we're not, I just really want to say, we're not going to deal with the disrespect, because, you know, mental illnesses are very serious, and I just can't stand when people take it as a joke. Like, it's not a joke, and you can't do that when it comes to babies. Like, babies should just be off limits. Just like with the shade room, and I'd be seeing some things people be saying about other people's kids, and I just be like, oh my gosh, like, their parent can see this. Like, why are y'all talking about people's kids and saying these ruthless things, and you don't, like, who raised you? Like, this is crazy. So that's just all I'm saying, you guys, and I'm pretty sure y'all can understand. For the most part, y'all can understand. But yeah, I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yes, you are. You following it. Look, you doing so good. Y'all, she loves licking her little tongue out, and it's so cute because Jiya Bear started doing it. Journie been doing it since